Do you ever get to where you just don't have your sewjo anymore? And you need to really, really dig deep to get that passion back. This is a girl that used to spend like from 6 o'clock in the morning to the wee hours of the night in the sewing room. The passion is, I don't know if it's all the stress we've been under. I don't know if it's just your hitch trying to figure out what your next pattern is going to be. I really just don't know. So today I figure I'm going back to the basics. I've dug through some fun patterns. You're not going to be able to read the names right because the boss was asleep when I set it up, so I did not mirror this. But digging for the next fun pattern to bring along. This is the doubled feathered star. Something simple by Fabric Cafe maybe. It's called It's a Snap. That might be a fun one too. I'm just not sure. Can't show that one. I'm thinking maybe even the double bargello. You know, a girl loves a good bargello. And I really like the looks of this one. I'm leaning more towards this. It's going to be a 60 by 80, but it'd be so fun, right? So maybe, I don't know. Then this one's called Penny's Quilt. This is the one, it's the Penny Quilt. Has so many beautiful colors. This is the one Candace had made for Day. Is that not beautiful? And look at all those colors. Would that not be a fun one too? Just like all over the place. When I was, I'm trying to think. I can't remember. This was Stitch in Morgantown. I was at a quilt retreat, and this is by Thimbled Blossom. That's also really cool, right? And this one's called Swoon. That would be a fun one. Candy Stripe Coriotor. So I'm just kind of like, I need to get that sewjo back, you know? Life, you just kind of lose it for a little bit. So I'll sit those there for today and just sit and play. Basically, all I'm going to do is chat with you guys and make some HSTs. I did pull out the Fallon rulers, the 2.5 and the 4.5, because I really enjoy these. They fit perfect and they don't slide on me. So let me slip into the chat real quick. I wanted to give everybody a chance to pop in this morning. Donnell's in the house and she's saying good morning to everyone. Michelle's in the house and she needs her coffee. Katie Kraft, good morning, sweetheart. Brenda, good morning. Nanita, good morning. Ooh, the bargello. Debbie would love a good bargello, and I know she's driving, so she's probably going to be yelling at the car. Tell them no. Tell them no. You know, I can picture that. Good morning, Janet. It's been a hot minute. Morning, everyone. Leaving now. She's going to listen in the car. So that, now that she's probably in the car, I can say Debbie would volunteer, right, to do another bargello with me. I doubt it, but I can play. Good morning, Rita. So have you ever gotten into a rut? And honestly, I've been, with the COVID, that's when I started sewing, and that was mask making. And late 2021 is actually when I started quilting. So I've been able to master a lot of my skills and just enjoy and have fun. But you ever feel like you hit that brick wall? It's like, the stroke didn't knock it out of me. Harper's heart surgery, I focused on sewing while she was healing, so it gave me a focus. Something fun to do that would relieve a lot of distress. This item hanging behind me, I got to get this, I love those pieces. I love the colors. This is the Sew Back So Long that she's doing, and I've even bailed on it. Right now, I have 4 blocks of the 7 that she's done, and I'm just hung up. I'm just kind of like in a rut. And I'm sure you all have been there before. Let me see. Yes. What I do is work on smaller projects. That's what I'm trying to do. Just today, honestly, I'm just going to be sewing some HSTs and trying to get a rhythm going and get the passion back. I sometimes hit a brick wall trying to figure out what I want to do next. Amen to that. That background's gorgeous. It is. I'm also looking for 2 testers. So if you're interested in testing a pattern for me, please reach out, and in the script, in the email, it's Donna at handmadebying.com. Let me know. Just put pattern testing, and I can email you that pattern. You use the colors of your choice, but you only need 2 colors. Now, how cool is that? I've really been honing in, trying, not that I'm going to ever be a famous pattern writer, but I've even been working, dabbling with that. And I can send the stuff, you keep it, and once you show me that it's done, I'll send you something nice as a thank you. Okay, testing okay. Thank you, Rita. Send me email, and I'd appreciate it. When I lose my sewjo, I do just something else creative and watch other creators. That's what I've been honing into, honestly. When I'm not up here working and hanging out with the behind the scenes group, I just honestly, I've been binge watching a lot of YouTubers and just trying to get the passion back. Thank you, Michelle, for dropping the link. So in the subject line, please put pattern tester. And if I get more than 2, I'll still send you the pattern too. And I'll make sure that I do compensate you once you show me that it's done and tell me anything that you would change different. It's a cool pattern. It's a fun pattern. And I'm also going to be testing it here on the back end as well. Good morning, Heather. Thank you, honey, for taking the time to drop in today. So that's all about that. Behind the scenes, sewjo is out the window, so I need to get it back. Sometimes life just gets crazy, yes. And the sewjo goes. It's kind of like it packed its bag and left the house. Good morning, Tracy Louise. Good morning, sweetheart. Thank you so much for hopping in with me today. I would be a tester for you, however, taking on anything before my lion is done is kicking my booty. You and I need to do some private behind the scenes, or I don't want to do another legit kit right now. I think I love legit kit, don't get me wrong, but I've been hammering those out too. So I'm trying to get back into maybe a little bit more traditional piecing just for a couple weeks till I can get that rhythm back and get the sewjo back. Well, I need some mental stimulation while I fold laundry. Thank you. That's me, Heather. Me. So, Teresa Louise, I hope that all is going well on your end. And if you get time today, I'll send you the link. You should have it. And come hop over on the Zoom with me. I need to catch up with you. Joe and I miss you tremendously as well. So, anyway, like I said, I'm using the Fallon rulers. I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm just being today. I emailed you, Donna. Thank you, Rita. I think you might like the pattern. You can do it however you wish, but it only requires 2 fabrics. So I can tell you mine's going to be a little peached out, if that gives you any. So pick your favorite, because this is yours to keep. I'll send you a few of the logistics on the back end, and just give me your insight once you get it completed. I'm really excited for this one. Maybe that's what is going to be fun about it. Excited, wow, yeah. I've been working on this one behind the scenes for a little bit, and when I've been downstairs, I kind of been like, I'll fool with this, I'll do this, I'll turn this, I'll do this. So I do definitely need at least 2 testers. That way I'm getting 2 points of view, things that would change. I'm so blessed by Jess. Good morning, sweetheart. Melissa, good morning. Donna and everyone. Good morning, Melissa. Sandra, good morning. It's hot in Florida. I bet. All my kids are going to Florida in August. Harper and her parents are going with Make-A-Wish the first week of August, so pray for them that heat's not too much for her. They're going to Miami, so that's going to be fun for her. Her wish was to swim with the dolphins. Now, how cool is that going to be? Yeah. And then, of course, my daughter Sam, son-in-law Jason, and Peyton, they're going the following week, and they're going to their favorite destination, Disney. So it's a lot. Sandra, God bless your sweet Harper. I tell you what, her other grandma posted, if you're following her Harper Strong page, her other grandma's been writing a book. It's about the prayers, the way things played out. I haven't seen it, but I'll be buying a copy as well when it releases. But she just finally finished it up, and it's in being edited now, and that's just going to be something for behind the scenes as things played out. Even though everything, 90% was forthcoming, it'll tell about their personal feelings, their emotions, and things like that. August in Florida, yeah, I hear that. Swimming with the dolphins would be so fun. Absolutely, and that's what she wants. So thank God for Make-A-Wish. They're making it happen for her, and she's going to have a lot of fun doing it. This is a water bug. She just loves to be in the water. So that's going to be fun for her. And I can't wait to hear and see all the pictures. So anyway, like I said, today is nothing fancy. Just trying to maneuver life and find the passion back into sewing, because I know that's where I find peace. You know, you've lost your sewjo when you'd rather sit on the sofa or bake bread, right? And Joe cannot eat so much bread. Homemade soups, it's like 95 degrees here, but I make the 2 things I'm good at. It's supposed to get up to 110. Ooh, hold on. 118 Fahrenheit here today with 37 humidity. It's so humid and hot. Whoa. Yeah. Donnell, I do a lot of homemade bread. I have the bread maker, but I'm learning my mom's recipe. She called them palm pies. I'm not sure if you all ever heard of them called that way, but you can buy them in the stores. But my mama always made them. And basically, you make a pie crust, you use a big cookie cutter, and you cut it out. You take a tablespoonful of the filling, you put it in, you fold it over in your palm, then you press it down, and you can bake them and put a glaze over them, or you can fry them. Either way is good. Yum, I love those. They are like the bomb. All of my kids really enjoy them. And my Peyton, she literally had her first one this week, and she's like, ooh, I really like that. So it's really good. It's like, yum. We have 14 baby elk running in the yard this morning. They're so cute. Oh, Teresa Louise, you live in God's country. I'm telling you, girl. Stitching life together. Amanda, hello, everyone. Hello, sweetie. So what's everybody up to? What are you sewing? What's your favorite part of sewing? How do you get your passion back? How do you get back in the swing of things, you know? What do you do that would help me? Joe laughs at me because he's not used to seeing me up here as much. He's used to seeing me up here much. I mean, not downstairs. Teresa Louise, I bet it was amazing. Can you imagine how cool that would be to just look out your window and you see the elk? I would be teasing Joe. Ooh, elk burgers. Let's make dinner. I would be teasing him. And he'd be saying, Donna, leave, knock it off. Trying to read. Play with scraps. Well, you know I've been doing that a lot. I've been trying to just square down, think of the next fun thing to get into. I do get a lot of emails. People want me to do another Bargello. So, I do have one in mind. All year long, I've been sewing for Christmas. I think Friday night I'm going to be sewing up some Christmas gift bags. That'll be my project for this Friday. When I was out visiting Day, she allowed me to use her long arm, and I quilted up a lot of fabric, basically, the gingerbread. And I'm going to turn those into gift bags. I think that'll be cool. That way, because I have trouble wrapping, I'll be able to buy the gifts, drop them in the bags. Everybody will be surprised, and something different. But no, they don't get to take them home. They have to leave them for year after year after year. I use sewing and making something as a way to focus on something besides back pain. I get it, Rita. Amanda, I got back to sewing and quilting after many years of not doing it by watching YouTube tutorials. Absolutely. Hi, Nancy. Welcome, sweetheart. I agree with Joe. No elk burgers. Oh, I just tease him. He's an animal lover. I kid you not. I am too. I tease him. They're best on my plate, but it's a joke. We're not vegan, but I like to get it from the butcher. I don't go out and do it. I have made several Bargellos, but I do not typically ones, but they are repetitious and not my favorite. I like them. I just like the challenge of changing the motion of them. Hi, Catherine. Welcome, sweethearts. Good morning, June. Burgers are pretty darn good, but not with my babies. No, we have to let them grow up. Joe's going to be yelling at me. I'm supposed to say, hey, got any elderberry jam yet? Let me see. Michelle, hi, everyone who has come in. Stitching Life Together. Amanda. Hey, Jess, I have a pattern if you want to test for me. Only 2 colors. Might be a fun one. I'm thinking you might like. Every pattern's different. This one, like I said, I'll be doing it, but I want to get it through the testing phase, and then I'll bring it on the channel. I had my elderberry syrup this morning, but never had elderberry jam. I'm telling you what, she makes it the best I've ever had. Most definitely the best. So when you see me looking down, I'm actually squaring some HSTs. Nothing fancy. I could aim the camera down, but once you've squared one, you've squared a million, right? And that's the basic block when you're quilting. Katie Krabs, second load of laundry in progress. Time for coffee. Amen to that. I've already had my coffee. Now I'm having my iced coffee. Can never get too caffeined up, right? The lizards found my cucumbers outside and had a good time. So no cucumbers. Oh no, that's not good. But I can tell you this. This is my first year in many years doing a garden. And we got rid of the pool because I can't get in and out of it, safety reasons. So I did talk Joe into letting me do a little garden. Nothing big, something that I can just play with. So far we've had zucchini come in. We've had lettuce come in, and I've been cutting it off. And today for lunch we're having salads from the garden. Now that's going to be cool. And I've never grown potatoes. I know you can go to the store and buy the big bags, you know, but it was just something I wanted to try. And we got the baby fingerlings, and I just thought that was so cool. And I was excited about that. So I told him, I said, next year I would definitely plant more of those because they were just fun to dig up and get your hands in the dirt, right? But if I get my way with my garden next year, it'll be bigger. This was just in raised beds in the it was just fun to go out and see how great things grow. Hi Jess, what is your twin channel name? What twin channel? I just decided to stay with Joe. What's that? You can't see. Aquaphonic garden lizards out of. Oh, okay. Now I get it. Um, I lost a lot of channels when my phone died and couldn't remember my information for YouTube. Oh no, that's not good. Donna, a garden is so healthy on many levels. I tell you what, for your mental health, when you're stressed, going and getting your hands in the dirt. Who would have thunk it, right? I'm not kidding. I've got my peas burned up. I didn't really um, do what I should have. Joe said he thinks the birds got them before they really took off well. We planted 8 or 9 raised beds. My green beans are taking off really nice. And everything's a little delayed because of all the rain here and all the flooding. So this year I'm really glad we did raised beds. I did, let me see, we bought 2 cases of corn from a local farmer, and I did preserve it. I have it all cleaned and in the freezer, and I tell you what, I could live on corn. You just can't go wrong with it, right? Acquisition is using water and grow beds instead of soil. I never heard of that. I really, Rita, we have to talk. That would be cool. I absolutely love my garden. We grow cucumber, squash, zucchini, tomatoes, sweet peppers, and hot peppers. That's everything that I have in mind too. But I did try my hand at peas. I want garden peas so bad. That's what I grew up with, you know? Grandma or mom would send us to the garden and we would get the peas for dinner. And that was the best from vine to table. So next year I do plan to have them raised up higher because right now they're a little above knee level. I need them to be higher, much deeper. Some 2 of my potatoes, because the beds are like this deep, not deep enough to grow the way they should have. So evidently my sweet potatoes, when they hit the bottom, they grew like this way and then this way out. So they're deformed, but they're going to taste delicious. So tonight the boss is having baked sweet potatoes. Wildlife, yes, I can and preserve from season to season from the garden. It's wonderful. I'm learning. It's not that I've never gardened. It's been many years since I've gardened, but it was as like child growing up. So now it's like time to get back into from farm to table basically and get back to the basics. Just something fun. I can sit out there and not watch my garden grow, but I can sit out there and just be. I keep teasing everyone that I would put a table out there with a sewing machine and watch. I love to be in the sun. Water pumps into a small bed of gravel, then drain out back into the pond. Plants and nutrition from the pond. That's cool. I haven't grown a garden in a couple of years. Need to give the raised beds a break. I get it. Donna, Jess's friend that is in California. Oh, I can't remember his name either. I'm not good with that. You know? Go figure. Jess would have to answer because I can't. William something. I can't remember. William, what's his name? I can tell you William. That's it. I can't remember Plus, we have the honeybees. Yes, we trade honey with the neighbors behind us for fresh eggs since he has chickens. Now, I get fresh eggs. I don't like to buy the store-bought anymore. We have a friend who, um, I say grow chickens, but that's not it. She has chickens who lay eggs. I have cabbage and cherry tomatoes ready. I didn't grow cabbage. I've never done that. I would love to learn. Thank you, Jess, for answering. My folks used to do that with fresh fish tank and a few fish in the front porch. Wow, I never knew that. It's just something different, right? So, I want to enjoy the journey and just have a good time. And I love the outdoors. Joe, he not so much anymore. He used to. So it's just a way to find another avenue. I love to can, but several years back I got rid of all my canning stuff. So I'll just freeze pack. That's fun for me. I like doing that. The corn, poor day. I call her and I'm like, hey girl, you wanna talk to me while I husk some corn and clean it? And she's like, sure. I think she thought like I bought a 12 pack. No, I bought a couple cases. So she kept me company for a few hours while I worked it up. And that was fun. I love to just, I froze some on the cob, cut some off, blanched some so it's ready for salads, the whole 9 yards. Let me see. Thank you, Katie D. Morning, good evening. Long time. Yes, it's been long time. How have you been, my friend? It's good to catch you. I don't get to see everybody when I do just the nighttime live, so I'm thinking about maybe once a week, slipping in during the day. Nothing fancy, just till I can get my passion back. By the way, it is Janet Johnson from Western Australia. Welcome, welcome, my love. I have to be careful now. I am allergic to sun and it causes basal carcinoma, which is a form, yes, but it only happens when exposed skin. Yes, I know. For Joe and I, we go out, he helps me water and things in the evenings, so we wait until about 8:30ish, and that's when he goes out with me and we water, and then I pick any weeds or anything, but I do need my beds to be higher. I'm working on Christmas wreath wall hangings. I'm using 9 fabrics, but somehow they always end up next to each other. What? I've never done that. That would be cool. I tell you what, that would be fun. I saw on somebody's YouTube channel, they took pool noodles and had the metal from the clothes hanger, and then they put the put a little line down through, cut, and made a little tube, and then they were sticking and hooking and all kinds of fun stuff to make a door wreath. Is anybody else already working on their Christmas project yet? I'm just curious. Use the metal wreath frame. Ooh, it's going to be a small quilt, not 3D. Oh, got you. Yes. My goal would be to have like I'm going to call it like a little pergola, a gazebo kind of thing built for next year out back. That way it has the top on, but yet I can sit out there and watch the garden and just hang out. I think that would be fun. So how is everyone's summer going? Can you believe we're almost in August already? it's mind-blowing to me that it's going by so fast. I'm working, wait a minute. I'm working one of my Christmas blocks for our group after I finish binding this quilt. That sounds like fun. I can't wait to see what everybody comes up with. If anybody is interested in a block swap, it's called Christmas Jingle Jangle. We have one spot available. You make 25 blocks, white on white fabric, and we'll add you into the group. We need one more person. Day is running that. And then I believe in February, Heather is going to be kicking off a Halloween one. So we'll have time to get that done and swapped around in time for 2026. White on white, yes. Let me see. I used to make close to 200 reefs, have all this stuff, just have not got the things to start making them again. Oh, that would be so cool. That would be fun. Yes, white on white. Yeah, any Christmas fabric of your choosing, for your background, you just need to use white on white. That way everybody's quilts will blend well. It would be almost impossible to, how I want to say, get them to look nice. Everybody used the same fabric. So we just said, pick white on white. Hello, June. Let me see. My eyesight isn't what it used to be driving in the dark. I get that. Oh, okay, the background. Yeah, the background needs to be white on white. I show you a sample. You see how this is? These look like little snowballs, but it's just plain white on white. And yes, that's a part of a block, but it's not the block. So the blocks need to finish 12.5. You make 25 of them. You mail them to me prior to November the 1st. They need to be in my hands by November the 5th. I will have them back out in the mail to you, and you have a beautiful Christmas quilt. Lickety split, easy peasy. And if anybody wants them quilted, and I can do the quilting on them at a discount if you're part of the group. I would like white on everything. You would, wait a minute, you would know say anything. Pretty Donna, thank you, Sandra. Oh, so the negative and positive need to be even. It's just whatever you come up with. You know what I'm saying? We just choose the white on white. It could be any kind of white on white as long as it's two-toned. You know what I'm saying? That way everybody's would blend well. I picked this one strictly because it looked like little snowballs. I'm sorry, Michelle, but enjoyed learning not to be working. I bought some really fun black with zigzags of red and green and gold. Ooh, that sounds fun. I really like that too. So, what's everyone up to today besides hanging out with me? What is your project that you're going to be working on or currently working on? What's your favorite part? When you lose your sewjo, how do you get it back? What do you do to get that passion back? For me, it's just going to be HST day until I feel the urge to really dig deep and start having fun again. Because I was like, I call it like a sewing junkie, you know? Always waiting on that next fix of the next fun project, right? Yeah, that's me. The never-ending story of adulthood, dishes, and laundry. Yeah, I could say that. Um, Pick two fabrics and sew together, cut apart, and then sew them back together and create a new block. That'll work. Gonna start quilting a queen size quilt on my machine. That's fun, Jen. I took a break and did other things last year, Donna. Then I went back and did some mindless sewing until it came back. I gotta do something. Sort through some fabric and rediscover neat things. That's an idea. That is really an idea there. I like that too. Yeah, I just need to. It's not like burnout. It's like, what do you do? What do you do to find the love again? The passion. And everything I'm reading and people I'm talking to, they're like, stress will do that to you. And I know it'll come back, and then it'll be at a vengeance, and I'll be pulling everybody under the bus with me, going, "Ooh, let's do this, let's do this." You know, that's how I normally roll. So watch out when it comes back, you know? I just keep looking at all the embroidery floss I have. So I have such, I cannot do it anymore. Oh, I get it. I totally get it. So with Joann's out of business, where's everybody getting their fabric? Are you shopping online? Or are you going back to the old way of let's support these small business quilt shops? How you doing it? Trying to teach my granddaughter how to sew is getting me back in this sewing room. That is so cool. You can be that. Teaching the old ways. I like that. When I went through my Christmas fabric, I found a peppermint Christmas panel. Oh, that'd be fun. Walmart. See, our Walmart only has the pre-packaged. They used to have a nice fabric selection, but they don't anymore. I do not order anything online. I have to touch it and feel it. I feel you there. Fabric? I don't need fabric. No, you bought out the Joann's in your local area. She did some massive shopping, and she got some amazing deals. She did really well. Just saying. I love to watch when she was doing show and tell. Right now, I'm using my stash and occasionally buying online or local quilt shop when necessary. Yep. Let me see. What else have I not told you? If anybody's interested, I do have open spots for my June retreat in Pennsylvania. Reach out to me and put retreat info PA in subject line. We need to fill these spots. And I just take payment plans on them. I will go to local shop or Hobby Lobby. I have to travel to do that. I found a discounted fabric store 40 minutes from me. Ooh, Jess. You can't beat that. You cannot beat that. I need to talk to you, Jess, when you have time. I want to see if you can help me find a few Christmas fabrics so that I can do my Christian quilt project. I can only find one, but maybe your eyes somewhere else could help me find what I'm looking for. Oh, Donna, we still need one more person. Yes, we need one more person to join us for the Christmas block swap, and you won't be disappointed. It's going to be a lot of fun, and no one wants to let day down. So we have to find one more person who wants to join in and just have a good time, right? I have a great quilt shop 15 minutes from my house. The only issue is the owner doesn't like red, so we rarely buy red fabrics. Ooh, it's became a running joke. I always ask. Oh, you're too funny. That is really funny, just saying. I bet she loves that, right? I do not have Christmas fabric, so let me see. I'm trying to see what it says. It has to come up. So it does have to be Christmas. Yes, it does need to be Christmas fabric because it's going to be a Christmas block swap called Jingle Jangle. But it would be a blast. I bet that would be funny to hear someone say something like that. She just doesn't like the red. She does understand the red would sell, right? A lot of people like the red. You could do red, the green, the gold. Yeah, there you go. But you need the white and the white. Or silver, yeah. Now, if you're in the block swap, remember, do not share your block. You can share your fabric, but do not share your block. It's going to be a surprise when everybody sees all the creativity. It's going to be just a lot of fun this go around. And I like the sneaky peekies, right? There was a lady in a certain Facebook group selling a bunch of Walmart fabric. I saw this morning. Ooh. You should also do snowflakes. That would be fun, right? You just never know what someone's creativity is going to be. Make candy cane stripes. Ooh, that would be fun. Yeah, red and white. If you went in, Rita, you would have fun. If you have white fabric and red. Yep, it just needs, the background needs to be the white on the white. Sure, I'll try it. Okay, sounds good. Heather, can you add to the group? Or Rita, send me a private message in the messenger and I'll get it after the live. All right? You'll have to tell me what your Facebook messenger name is and what your picture is so I make sure I add the right one. I am prone to add people just by their name. So I need to make sure that I add the right person. I've had people say, hey, I don't even sew. Why am I in your group? And I'm like, because we like you. What am I going to say? It's going to be fun. Yeah, Rita, just send me a Facebook friend request and we'll get you in. Thank you so much. And if you check the pinned comments, you will be able to see all of the info. But it's 12.5-inch block, white on white, Christmas fabric. Enjoy it and make it fun. They'll get mailed to me prior to November 1. I have to have them in my hands. And then I'll do the swappy around and get them back out in the mail for everyone. So like I said, it's just going to be fun. And you want to make sure that you join in on that one. Make sure you send a prepaid. Yeah, I don't remember all the logistics. Prepaid back to you. Yeah, so when you go to mail to me, tell your post office that you need them to give you a prepaid envelope back to you. And they'll know what you're doing. Tell them you're in a block swap and the person needs to mail straight back to you. But if you get them done sooner, you don't have to wait till November to mail. Mail them to me sooner. And then I can get, as soon as I get all 20, everybody's blogs, I'll do the swappy, and if everybody does them sooner rather than later, I can get them out to you quicker. So just take your time and enjoy the process. But I can't see. But if Rita's in the group, the group will be full. But if anybody wants in, send me an email. And life happens sometimes, so I always don't mind doing a reserve. And I would go 26 and mail the extra block, and they can use it in the pillowcase. If that makes sense. Trying to see what I'm doing here. Might have put that one wrong. Yeah, look for Donna Strunz. And you'll see one of my funny pictures going, or it might be the cartoon one right now. Hi Donna, Joan, everyone lurking. Good morning, good morning. I'm trying to get mine completed before school starts back up. Amen to that. Definitely before the school start. I laid this block down wrong, and guess what? A date of Jack. And that's okay too. Life happens. We all get to introduce ourselves with Jack. He's became a very good friend of mine when some of these blocks, I'm telling you. It's not wrong. It's a design. No, this is... this was definitely wrong. This is not design choice. I put it in wrong. The white on the white, I laid down wrong. Well, I guess I could pull it off, but somebody somewhere will say, hey, she knows what she's doing, but she didn't do her fabric right. That is a funny photo. I thought you would like. My granddaughter was showing me how to do the TikTok. And yeah, that's all I have. Yeah. But it was fun. It was fun. She's like, you got to try this. Yeah. So I said, you know, all your friends are going to see your grandmother with that cartoon picture. She's like, I don't care. And that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. We got that one, and now I need this one. I did it again. I'm done with that. You know, when you pick and pick and pick, it's not fun anymore. Yeah. And I unpicked it and sewed it right back in the same way. Yeah, I did. Donna, you are gorgeous no matter what silly pick. Oh, you're too funny. But thank you. It's just fun. Let me see if I can't get the brand wrapped around turning that blog. So excited now. 2 projects. Woohoo! You got this. I believe in you. Alright, guys. I'm going to wrap it up and go make the boss breakfast. He just got up and moving. And I want to thank you for joining in with me today. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys back here tomorrow night. And I think I'm going to work on making my Christmas gift bags. So if you want to see how that's done, Come on back over and join me for a spell, and we'll have a good time. Take care. God bless you all, and you have a fabulous day. Trying to get it.